The newest update in Grow a Garden introduces a lot of new content, including some fruits that are arguably better than the Candy Blossom, aka the best thing we've ever gotten. As you can see inside of the harvest shop over here, if I click show me the harvest shop and scroll up all the way to the Traveler's Fruit Seed, you will see that this guy exists, and he's actually a divine who is currently out of stock. This thing has been arguably considered one of the best fruits inside the game because it's permanent, you get a bunch of fruits from it, and it's almost as good as the Candy Blossom. But that isn't the only thing that is inside of this update. And keep in mind, because I'm going to show you guys how to get these the fastest way possible, because there's some ways to do it way faster than any other video is going to show you. The other fruit is inside of this one. It's called the guanabana, and for this one, you actually have to collect a bunch of stuff. First, you have to get the peace lily, and then you have to use the peace lily in order to craft the aloe vera, and then you have to use that in order to get the guanabana. For all of these, you're going to need a bunch of summer coins, and well, luckily in this video, I got you covered. In order to get summer harvest, you basically just submit a bunch of stuff, blah, blah, blah. You already know that. But when a mega harvest happens, you actually get double the amount of rewards in this up. It works just like the normal summer harvest, where you can submit plants that are summer related in order to get points, except you get double. Meaning you reach the prismatic rewards faster, which means you get the best rewards inside of the game faster, but you also get double the amount of summer coins, which you can use to spend inside of the summer shop to buy seed packs as well as the traveler's fruit. And let me go ahead and open this seed pack real quick. Okay, wild care, are we serious? But the idea is that you're gonna be able to do this extremely fast with obviously the first summer updates, or actually this has been in the game forever, but we have the tomato seeds. Now these are a rarity of a seed, and this is gonna be the fruit that we use in order to get a bunch of points inside the summer harvest. You're probably wondering why I'm not recommending the better things, such as the sugar apple, and that is not exactly what I'm saying. You should definitely buy anything better that you can get, but the problem is it's a lot harder, and it's actually not better. Every single tomato that I have right here is used in the means of the summer harvest. And matter of fact, as you can see, there is about 3 to like, I believe 5 tomatoes that can grow on each tomato seed. And in case you didn't know, the seed shop is the way the scoring system works. If something is a common, you get 1 point in the summer harvest. If it's uncommon, 2 points, rare, 3 points, legendary 4, and so on. But the difference is you get 3 points per tomato because it is a rare. And well, you get 3 tomatoes at least from each seed, meaning you can get up to 9 points, which is more than literally a divine. Yes, bro, you heard me right. Those little divine things, aka the best possible stuff you can get, as well as prismatic, they don't even give you that much. And well, they're so easy to get, they grow very fast, and they're so useful in collecting. I mean, all you do is hold E and you just collect all of them, bro. Look, I'm just collecting everything because they're all so close together and they're bundled up. I also recommend filling up your inventory before you go ahead and do the summer harvest, so that way these things can grow again, especially the rarer stuff, because those take longer to grow. But you basically want to get a bunch of these tomato seeds and plant them into your garden. Literally as many as you can, bro. Go ahead and plant it. It is all going to be useful, and even till this day I am still planting more. But doing this is going to give you so many of these summer coins that as soon as the traveler's fruit comes into shop, you'll be able to buy it literally every single time, as well as the seed packs, because these are actually almost here every time too. And I mean, I guess you could buy the hamster egg, but this hamster is probably one of the worst pets in the game. But let's go ahead, wait for a summer event to start, and I'm going to demonstrate this for you guys. So let's wait for a mega harvest, and in 3, 2, 1. All right, a mega harvest has begun. So we're just going to go ahead and put in 1 tomato, and you want to make sure you put in 1 before you insert everything, so that way you're gaining everything that people instantly put in. But after that, you want to go over here and then you want to literally take all my summer fruits and boom, look at that. We're already at 8,000 points. Like I said, a mega hunt does have it go 2 times faster. So we're definitely getting double the amount. And this is insane, bro. And you literally come back here and hold E on your keyboard, bro. And you're just going to start auto collecting everything. As you can see, all the tomatoes we have planted down as well as every other plant that we have, I'm just grabbing automatically. All I'm doing is holding E, and after my backpack gets full, we just go and sell it all. Something that we definitely do want to go ahead and do, though, is use some of my basic sprinklers because I have so many of them, and this is actually just going to help everything grow faster. It's a nice little addition. It'll help you for sure, but like I said, you don't actually need any sprinklers. And bro, for the tomatoes that are so high up, I'm just going to use the harvest tool because there's no way I'm going to reach them. But there we go. Now let's run down to the middle and just using tomatoes. Watch the amount of points I get, bro. Let's go over here. We're at 9,000. Okay, let's talk to this person. 9,300 to 10,600 with only 190 tomatoes. We're already at divine rewards, which is quite literally almost the best rewards you can get in the entire game. And well, would you look at that? All my tomatoes have grown once again. Every 1,000 points that we are putting in here, we do also get 1 summer coin. So, for example, if we get 20,000, we get 20,000 or 2,000 or like 20 of these summer coins. Sorry, I don't know why that was so hard to say. You are also going to get tomato seeds doing this. I actually don't know what pet it is that's doing that. Is it the blood owl? No, it's not. Bro, I forgot what pet or why that's happening, but it's pretty good. And that is going to help me place down more tomatoes, meaning the next time around that I come do this, it's going to be even faster than what I'm doing already. But the tomatoes grow very quickly anyway, so I could go plant it right now too. But let's go ahead, take all again. There we go. We just jumped up 1,000. All right, here we are once again. I don't think this time I had much. Okay, 82. We still went up around 1,000. So we are automatically getting the best rewards in here. Now, I don't know if you have more inside of the prismatic reward tier, if it's going to actually give you more. But one thing I know for 100% is that I am going to get a lot of the moon coins, which are so useful because later on, like I said, you're going to be able to use them for some very incredible things. I'm talking about fruits and seeds that are literally they're way better than the candy blossom. But let's collect everything here. Look at that. All the tomatoes are growing again. And as you can see, the number right here, we're going up like 30 right now. That's 40 tomatoes. 50. Come on. I know there's a bit more. 65, please. Okay, it looks like around 70 is the number that we're going to be selling back again. But take all my fruits. There we go. 77. And while you're waiting for these to quickly regrow, make sure you're collecting the seed shop because this is still going to reset during the event. So you're going to be able to get more tomato seeds for the next time you do this. Like, look at this. We got 5 more seeds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. All of them are planted. And they do grow really quickly, I believe. If I go ahead and water them like a few times there, it'll literally be grown within the next like 2-3 seconds. Oh, look, we got more tomato seeds. Bro, it's just an endless duplication farm of these seeds. You're going to be able to get so many of them. And there we go. I've already picked up around 50, 60 of them. The only bad thing is these tall trees, bro. Because unless you have a harvest tool, it's going to be pretty hard to get there. And I do definitely recommend you guys do buy the harvest tools. Every tomato seed plant that you plant down has at least 3 tomatoes that grow on it actively, so you're going to be gaining them very quickly. Some can definitely grow a lot more, but let's see if there's any harvest tools. Come on, there should always like be a stock for them. I'll also get the basic sprinklers, the magnifying glass, and yes, there is harvest tools. There's so many of these here all the time. All right, bro, enough yapping. I need to go put in all of my plants. The event's about to end. We have 2 minutes, 30 seconds. Take all, and look at that. We're at 37,000 on prismatic rewards. I did also clear out my farm of majority of the stuff, but other people do have some very good plants, such as the sugar apples. Those will help you a lot too. But here we go. Boom. Just take all of my summer fruits, and we are at 41.5 thousand. So we're getting at least 41 of these coins, and I'm really hoping that in the summer shop soon enough we're gonna get the traveler's fruit seed, but this resets every 30 minutes, so it's kind of a bummer. I hope the rewards I get for this are good though, bro, because we are 40,000 points deep. And like I said, I highly recommend you guys do this with your friends. It's gonna be very hard to actually get prismatic by yourself. It is now possible though, especially during the mega rewards, but like I said, do it with your friends. It's so much better when they're helping you with it. Plus, you can all share the rewards. All right, bro, that is like the absolute rest of my tomato seeds since the timer is about to run out in 30 seconds anyway. So let's go and put it all in. Take all my summer fruits. We have 46,000, and I think everyone is coming to submit their final fruits. But as you can see, like this person, my friend Vero, this fat dude, he also has tomatoes, so I could steal it from him, but that'd be very dumb. Bro, pick up the tomato seed. What is he doing? All right, there's the reward. 48 summer coins from the harvest. A watering can, basic sprinkler, shekels, recall wrench, cleaning spray, summer seed pack 2 times, rare egg, green apple, reclaimer. Oh, a lot of summer seed packs. Night seed pack, twilight crate. Oh my god, there's so many. Okay, that gave us like a night seed pack. This is really cool. Let's go ahead and open that. Be some good. Come on. Please. No, it's a nightshade, bro. It's trash. But I did get 6 summer seed packs, which is probably the best thing I got. And like I said, I am gonna plant all of these summer seed packs back down. I don't care about the rare egg or the green apple or the mooncat, even though the mooncat's a pretty good reward. That's one of the best things you can actually get. I'm pretty sure they do reward you more if you have the mega rewards, and it's just overall so much better. But come on, give me some good. Oh, Rosy Delight. Okay, that's solid. That is actually very solid. And I have 1 more seed pack. Come on, bro, be some good, please. The wild carrot, great. For the wild carrot and stuff like that, since they're not the best, I honestly either just don't plant them or I just put them in the middle of my tomatoes. But I do want to plant the parasol flower right into there, as well as the Rosy Delight, because these do count towards the event. I did also get a twilight crate, so let's plant it. And as you can see, once again, more tomato seeds inside the tomato shop. It's just so good, bro. And for everything else that you accidentally may have collected, just go to the sell stuff. I want to sell my inventory, and boom, you'll earn some cash for it. But it'll, 1, clear out your inventory of any trash. And as you can see, all of my tomatoes and every plant that I have growing on over here is ready for the next time that this event happens. Like, as soon as that happens, we get to enter in. It's just so good, bro. Oh my god. If you're not doing this method, you're actually sleeping on it. I do want to reiterate that you do get the points based off the rarity of the fruit. So, for example, carrots, since it's a common, it only gives 1 point, and it's a one-time pickup, so it's not good. Same with all the rest of the commons. Uncommons, you get 2 points. Rare is 3, legendary is 4, and so on, so on. I definitely recommend you still buy the better fruits because, well, they give you way more points. However, the one that comes at the best rate, where it's coming into the stock very fast, you can get a lot of it, it's permanent, and it gives you a bunch every time you collect it, it would be the tomato seed, and only this one. But when you do this, you'll be able to earn so many of the brand new summer coins, which can be used to quite literally get a seed that is better than the candy blossom seed. That seed in specific is in the harvest shop right here, the traveler's fruit seed. Now, right now, it is not in stock. It is only a divine rarity somehow, although I will say it's very hard to get inside of this harvest shop. I think ever since the update came out, only 1 has ever came in, so I don't know, man. It's pretty hard to get, but you can buy the summer seed packs in case, like, you just got extra money sitting around. Like, summer seed packs. Where did my seed packs go? Oh, wait, they're in my inventory right here. Silly me. Okay, we got a pear, and come on, what's the next one? Please, something good. Another pear. Stupid pears. But when you get it, it's a very good for you to actually go ahead and plant. This thing is so good. I actually have a traveler's fruit seed right here. Bro, this fruit is so freaking good. I don't even know what to say. Like, this fruit is good, as well as the guanabana, which this should also incentivize you to actually do the harvest. The way you get this one is actually, well, first of all, let me get my reclaimers, but it is from the recipe crafting thing where you have to actually make a peace lily and then an aloe vera and then a guanabana, because it does require you to have the previous fruits and you also need summer coins. Luckily though, the craft time on this process is only 10 minutes per, so it's not too bad, but the guanabana seed is also very, very good. Now I'm gonna go ahead, plant this right here, as well as the traveler's fruit seed, and what I'm gonna do is sprinkle it up. I don't know if the sprinkler method works. I mean, technically I'm planting it, so I don't think it's gonna work on it right now, but there we go. Let's place everything on it, as well as get our watering can out and start watering it. As you can see, they're both at around 1%, which is not good signs, meaning these things are gonna take a while to grow, but the best thing you can do is just water the both of them, bro, and just pray they grow. But treat this as a candy blossom, because in reality it's actually better than one of them. Oh, look at my pretty little flower fruit thingies, bro. They're slowly growing. I mean, I kind of got them growing inside the other plants, but that'll be fine. I'm just gonna leave the game for a few minutes, and by the time I come back, they should both be fully grown. I'm gonna just water them a little bit, and yes, let's just leave. 80% grown on the traveler's fruit. While we wait for that to pop out, let's open this paradise egg that I have over here. And you cannot open this since you've reached the limit. Great. Bro, they really have to increase this limit, man. Please, devs, bro. We need a limit increase here, because there is way too many pets in this game for us to be deleting them at this point, because there's so many meta things. Wait, you cannot open this pet since you've reached the limit? Yo, hello? I just deleted one. Alright, fine. I'm gonna delete the snail, and then I'm gonna delete the bee, because why not? I mean, I can't choose to keep it anyways. And then I'm also gonna go ahead and delete this hedgehog again, and now I should have enough. I have another paradise egg to place, but let's just put it right there. Come on, please. Let me hatch it. And okay, what do we get? Come on, come on. Yeah, bro, are we serious? That is a fat ostrich though. But I'm not gonna lie, this guy is pretty poop. I don't think we're gonna need him. This is actually a fairly decently big traveler's fruit, bro. The one I got in the testing server was definitely smaller than this, and this is in the real game. So I have to stand on this purple dahlia in order to be able to even collect the stuff. But you get my point. It's the rarest fruit inside of the game right now. Not the rarest, but in terms of what it can reward you, it is so overpowered. And also, obviously, it is a permanent fruit that grows multiple branches at once. So it's very good in terms of getting money. And I think I'm going to let it sit to get some mutations. It did finish fully growing. Same with this guanabana. But it is time to just let them sit. But like I said, when you get the chance to grind the mega harvest, right now it is the normal summer harvest. So I don't really care too much about it. But the mega harvest, I highly recommend. It is so important you use the tomatoes to do, because you will infinitely be able to get them, bro. They regenerate so fast, it's not even funny. Like, look, let me check the stock, and boom, we at least have one tomato in there. But if you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and watch this video on the screen right here. I went ahead and handpicked it for you, and I think you're really much going to enjoy it, and I would very much appreciate it. Also, use StarCode NUM. Please, it helps me out a lot to produce these videos. And until then, watch the video. Bye! Hurry, click it. This video is about to end.